to episode 55 of CCW Live. Action-packed episode this week as we head back to the early part of September. It's Breakout 4. You see the debut of Lakay. He's finally arrived in CCW, but he has to deal with Lew Spector and Vic Arson. Plus, one of the top matches from that show, the one that was on the poster. Lynn Senegal, Christi Jaynes, they brawled all over the CCW arena. It's coming up next as CCW comes alive.
No Miami Mike tonight, Dan, but it doesn't seem to be a problem as the fire starter himself, Vic Arson, is back in the fold, and he has a major chip on his shoulder.
Hey, the Miami Mike, you saw him at the Bash at the Brew eat a pair of steel ring steps, and he's got to be still convalescing from that.
Certainly suffering some injuries. We're trying to get an update on Miami Mike. Lew Spector, Xander Frost, Vic Arson have been pretty tight-lipped about the status of Miami Mike in the last week or so. But the resident Scumbags, they're 0 for 1 tonight, looking to go 500 on the occasion here at Breakout 4. But a big task in front of Vic Arson.
Yeah. He's got a big wall to get through. And his opponent will be making a CCW debut.
Coming from Lakay, Haiti, weighing in at 252 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is
Maybe the most anticipated debut on the horizon tonight, Dan. South Florida staple Lakay officially has arrived in Coastal Championship Wrestling.
I've heard a ton about him. I've seen video footage of him. My first opportunity to see him in person, and man, is he put together.
252 pounds of complete muscle. The power and strength on this young man is second to none, and I cannot wait to see what he's able to do in CCW. I think if you're El Jefe Santos, you need to have eyes in the back of your head as it relates to Lakay. And Lew Spector losing his mind out here. What else is new?
What is the significance of the shovel blade?
That's what he's looking to do with his opponents.
I guess so, huh?
Oh, and Vic Arson jumping Lakay before the bell. Chris Costa calling for it here as Arson trying to take advantage before we even begin.
Wow, it's really a good strategy by Arson. You don't want to give this guy an inch. Look at the size of him.
And Arson finding an opening early on. You have to think this is right up the alley of Lew Spector with this strategy. Well, look at that shoulder tackle by Lakay just planting Arson.
Arson on the receiving end of two big shoulder tackles.
And Lakay here. He's got him up and a big front slam. And Lakay might be ready to shovel some dirt on Vic Arson. Oh, Lew Spector. He grabs the boot of Lakay, and just like that, Vic Arson regains control.
Well, they got the numbers game working against Lakay. They got Xander Frost on the outside besides Lew Spector. Always sticking their nose in where it doesn't look. Come on, referee!
Come on, turn around, Chris Costa. Lew Spector, get him out of here. You want to talk about a scum?
The life out of him, man. Come on.
You want to talk about a scumbag? King scumbag, Lew Spector.
And they know just how to get the referees back. Arson that short jab.
As Vic Arson, those double palm thrusts right to the throat, continuing to go to work. On Lakay now with a series of headbutts. We know Arson likes to utilize that diving headbutt from the top.
He's got a big squash. Look at the size of that dome.
Lakay sidesteps him here. And look at that double chop just taking down Vic Arson. The power of Lakay once again, second to none. And Arson here going to work.
I'll give credit to Vic Arson. He's been real aggressive. Every time Lakay gets a little bit of offense, Arson seems to cut him off.
And that aggressiveness is the right strategy in this type of environment. As look at Arson showing off his own power and strength. The side slam too. And Lakay is able to slip out.
Come away, Vic! Come away, baby!
Call it, Blade. There's that headbutt.
And he connects with a there, Dan, not from the top, but it nearly is enough. As Vic Arson now, it looks like he might go to the top, Dan. Perches himself up on that second turnbuckle. Gonna measure up Lakay.
And he nailed
And
it.
he connects.
He could have him here.
Dan,
Blade.
if he makes the cover, this would have to do it. Here we go. 1, 2, no! And Lakay somehow escapes.
Power of Lakay on display. It's going to take a lot to put the shoulders to the mat. Arson now driving that knee in the back and spreading those arms and throwing out a quick maneuver.
And look at Lakay. He's trying to break free. The Leogan Haiti native. All 252 pounds of Lakay. Trying to work his way back to a vertical base here. And Lakay turns Arson around. He's got him up. And that spinning belly to back suplex.
But both men down, Blake. He took as much out of Lakay as did Vic Arson.
And Lakay, the shirt is off. And there's a clothesline. One more time by the monster.
Look down, Vic!
And here we go, Lakay's got him up. Belly to belly suplex.
Perfect execution. Opting not to go for the cover. What's he got going now, Blake? Boy, he got some air on that elbow drop.
Indeed he did, that leaping elbow, that could do it. 2 and a 2.5 as Lew Spector here feels this one slipping out of his grip.
Vic, get up! Come on, Vic! Remember what I told you, Vic?
As the crowd trying to stay with Lakay here. And he connects with his big swinging side slam. That'll do it. 1, 2, 3.
Well, that's a tremendous victory by Lakay. The numbers were against him, but he pulled it out in the end. I was surprised about the aggressiveness of Vic Arson, but it just was not enough to put the big man away.
A very, very impressive debut for Lakay as the Leogan Haiti native has officially made his mark here in CCW. And whether it's Jackal Stevens in the Southeastern Championship or Tel Jefe Santos in the CCW Heavyweight Championship, Lakay is coming for gold here in CCW.
Boca Stone Design, from fabrication to installation of natural stone and quartz. Sick of seeing the same old kitchen? Revamp with us. Call us today or check us out online at bocastonedesign.com.
Accidents happen. If you've been injured in an accident, get the compensation you deserve. At gotinjured.com, we're here to help you take your life back. Give us a call or visit us online at gotinjured.com now to learn more.
Please welcome Jamie Lynn Senegal!
As Jamie Lynn Senegal returning to CCW, and we're going to be in a hardcore environment right up her alley.
I'd like to know the cause of the stipulation.
Certainly was not our original format, Dan, but it looks like business has picked up a bit here at our co-main event.
Well, you notice right up Senegal's alley, as you said, like
women recently competing on the NWA Women's Empower pay-per-view live from St. Louis, Missouri. But also both regulars on the CCW roster. And you see a pre-match hug. Not something you normally see in a no DQ, no count out, pinfalls count anywhere environment.
Surprising.
Jamie Lynn Senegal, Christi Jaynes, one-on-one.
Well, check me, mama.
That's referee Amy Veronica
Thank
doing
you.
her pre-match checks here.
Check her. She's
Jamie Lynn Senegal.
That's me.
You have to imagine the fireworks will start once this bell rings, Dan. But right now, a lot of respect being shown for both women.
You're not like qualified to the ref. You don't have a license. If I win, it won't be legal. That's why she's here. She knows she's here.
Once that bell sounds, it's going to be all business.
So here we go. Bell sounds. We're underway. Co-main event of the evening. Jamie Lynn Senegal and Christi Jaynes. Pinfalls count anywhere.
Scream for Daffney, my mother. She just passed away last week.
As you see, Jamie Lynn Senegal showing tribute to the late, great Daffney Unger, who unfortunately passed away a couple of weeks ago.
Protect this shirt with your life. It has her picture on it.
Certainly will.
Thank you.
Daffney once again for WCW star and all around the world. Great influence to many women in this business.
Oh, ma'am.
Senegal and Jaynes with the lockout here. And again, right now, a traditional wrestling match, but the option is open to pick things up a bit.
Yeah, no count out, no submission.
And remember the last time we were here for a breakout with pinfalls not anywhere. Aaron Lennon, Cha-Cha, Charlie. I think there's still bloodstains in the arena.
I think you're right. That one was a bloodbath. Hopefully we'll see the same thing here.
Whoa. Ah.
As Jaynes wearing down Jamie Lynn Senegal with that bloodbath. Last time we saw Senegal, she was triple threat action in Port St. Lucie, Florida, along with Barney Bell and Rita Tucker on the losing end of things for that CCW Women's Championship. But here tonight, over world-renowned Christi Jaynes and put Senegal right back in the title picture.
Absolutely it would. Yeah. Jaynes now snapping her over. Rolling over to a pinning combination. No, not rolling.
Thought she might have been going for a pinning combination indeed, Dan, but Christi Jaynes, nice job to stay flat and not tuck her chin, which would have allowed Senegal to take the lead.
Come on, mommy.
As Jaynes trying to wrestle out of it here.
And successfully doing so. Headlock, over to the headlock now.
Nice job moving from the midsection right to the top. As Jaynes does grab a side headlock. Now back to the local
What we say, how long will that last with no disqualification stipulation?
We will see when the friendships are put aside in this one. As Senegal has this wrist lock, Jaynes. Nice takedown. Into a leg lock here. It's Christi Jaynes, the Brazilian.
No.
Doing a fantastic job right here to keep Senegal grounded.
A lot of torque on that leg. She's jamming that ankle in. She has her other leg behind the knee.
Ankle certainly not meant to bend that direction. And Senegal here grabs a side headlock. And this is a very slow and methodical pace for this type of match.
Again, a big surprise in that respect. And Jaynes now working her way out of the headlock, back to a hammerlock.
Christi Jaynes. As these two almost mirroring each other with their offense in the opening minute. As we're seeing a lot of chain wrestling here on the mat. As Amy Veronica checking in. Remember, no countouts or disqualifications in this one. Both women back to a vertical base. As Senegal has that hammer like a fly. Jaynes trying to reverse course. Nice arm drag takedown by Christi Jaynes. Senegal winds up, runs right into the ropes. And a Mexican arm drag nicely done by Jamie Lynn. And Christi Jaynes comes right back with one of her own.
Kick for tack here, Blake.
Mirrored professional wrestling right here between these two women. And Jaynes with the open-handed chop. Here we go, off the ropes. And Christi Jaynes, beautifully done right there as the Brazilian Wonder Woman.
Tremendous athleticism from Jaynes, putting in a little dance, and now she runs right into an elbow.
That added flair might have allowed Senegal to put on the brakes. And now Jamie Lynn with a big kick sends Christi Jaynes right down.
Scissored ahead and then round up. Big right to the head.
Jamie Lynn, Senegal with the double knees right to the back.
Now Jaynes to the outside, and here's where business might pick up.
You gotta go, mama. Let's go.
As Christi Jaynes seated on that apron. Oh! As you see, Jamie Lynn goes for the baseball slide. Jaynes spins her around, and Dan, this is starting to pick up a little bit here. As we're on the outside, and again, completely legal in this environment.
Into the guardrail she goes. Jaynes sitting on the apron, baited her in. Senegal took
Come
the bait.
on.
Jaynes
Get back in the ring.
As the camera should reverse here. Oh! As Jamie Lynn Senegal sends Christi Jaynes crashing right into the steel guardrail. Nearly moved 3 or 4 feet right there. And it looks like Jamie Lynn is clearing out the front row. And now Jamie Lynn measures her up, and kicks her right in the midsection. And Jaynes falls 3 or 4 feet right to the floor from on top of the steel guardrail. As the NFL season starts the first Sunday tomorrow, you have to think Jamie Lynn Senegal could be trying out for a kicker.
Yeah.
As Senegal goes for the cover here. Smart job by Jamie Lynn again, utilizing all of the stipulations. And we're going to do our best, fans, to call the action as it spills all around the CCW arena. Oh, and they're coming right by us, Dan. We need to be careful. They're about to head for the commode.
going in the bathroom here.
I'm having Benoit Sullivan flashbacks here, Dan. And Ariel Levy, I think he might have been in the bathroom.
I can't see anything from my man. Get out here! I can tell you it doesn't sound good.
As referee Amy Veronica trying to get in there.
Get out here!
The door swings open. And Christi Jaynes, she looks soaking wet. Did she get a swirly? As Christi Jaynes, I don't think she signed up for that when she signed the contract to return to CCW tonight.
Yo! Try to get her!
Senegal in
As Jaynes has her here. Look at the strength of Christi Jaynes in fireman's carry position. And Senegal, goes for a big roundhouse kick. And Jaynes connects with a kick of her own.
Jaynes now going to work on Senegal. With his educated feet.
These two are at ringside. And it looks like Christi Jaynes gonna find out what's going on under the ring. Maybe a little bit of plunder.
She's looking for some weapons, I guess.
As Christi Jaynes. Is that gas? Is that lighter fluid? Unless that's just a bucket of water under there.
That's payback for the swirl or whatever happened in the bathroom.
You never know what you can find under a CCW ring. As Lynn Senegal soaking wet here. As Christi Jaynes heading back in the ring. We finally saw some of the depth of this stipulation here, Dan. As Lynn Senegal taking it right to Christi Jaynes here. Back and forth we go. Irish whip reversal by Jaynes. She charges in. Senegal sidesteps her. And Lynn with a big step up kick.
Bye-bye.
And Senegal from the outside in with a reverse neck breaker. Here we go. She has it right in front of her. She sees it. Oh. And Lynn only gets 2.
Are you kidding me? I just broke her neck!
As Jaynes as Christi Jaynes now measuring up Lynn Senegal. Off the rope she goes. Goes for the springboard moonsault, nobody home.
Senegal out of the way.
It's back. Here we go. 1. That's not going to be enough. As Senegal now in the corner in front of us. Oh, and a spin kick. Connects with her heel right to the side of the face from Jaynes. And Christi Jaynes kicks out at 2.5.
Jaynes with that primal speed running full blast. Senegal making the move. Now Jaynes looking to recover. Senegal looks to follow up.
As Lynn might be looking to shut the door here. As both women can certainly use a victory in CCW. As Lynn looks like she's going for a pump handle. Jaynes is going to block it. Christi Jaynes is going to turn her around in a fireman's carry. She's got her up.
Senegal rips out.
And a ripcord punch right there connects. And Jaynes trying to put on the brakes. And Senegal was going for a springboard of some sort. But now Jaynes has her in position. She's got her up here. Fireman's carry. And here it comes. Ushigoroshi. Right in the center of the ring. 1, 2, 3, and Jaynes wins it.
Moving on match. Brazilian Wonder Woman. Christi Jaynes.
Lynn Senegal to her feet. It looks like we're going to see some mutual respect. As she's going to put that Daffney shirt back on. As the Scream Queen will live on with Lynn Senegal. And a wonderful sign of mutual respect right here and admiration between these two top talents. Oh! Come on, Lynn! What the hell is this about? where that came from. But Lynn Senegal looks like being on a warpath.
Hey CCW fans, Minutes to the Bell Time is your one-stop shop for pro wrestling news and information. Stay up to date with the daily wrestling news show, the Body Slam Brigade newsletter, and check out our social media for daily updates. Find out more by following Minutes to the Bell Time on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter.
Get ready, South Florida, for the most fun you've ever had. Getting scared. Voted #1 haunted house, Enigma Haunt in Boca Raton. Buy tickets now.
What a wild brawl that was between Christi Jaynes and Lynn Senegal. It all went down here this week on CCW Live. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next weekend, a double shot of CCW. On Saturday night, we're in Nashville, Tennessee. And on Sunday, it's the CCW return of Gangrel in Lake Park, Florida. It's all coming down. 1 week off, but we're hitting it hard next week as CCW brings you a double shot of action in Florida and Nashville. We'll see you next week on episode 56 of CCW Alive.
Do you want to be a mark? Or do you want to leave a mark?
I'm smarter than the average bear.